Valley of the Gods or what? Inn of the Gods?
Inn of the Mountain Gods.
Inn of the Mountain Gods.
That's in New Mexico.
Only the OG comics know about the old Arizona run of fucking casinos and shit.
And
honestly, I would say, I don't know about how you're, but one of the worst bombs, probably the worst bombing ever for me at the time. Now that I look back on it, wasn't that big a deal, but I bombed at the casino in Verde. What's it called?
Verde Valley. I've never done that.
Verde Valley.
It's not Buc-ee's. It's Cliff Castle?
Cliff Castle Casino,
Cliff Castle,
folks. Yes. So I was doing a gig
They do shows there still?
I did a set there once, and it was with two comics. One was from New York City, Canadian guy, and one guy was from LA.
Yeah.
So that obviously, that makes it a little bit more like, oh, fuck, I need to do well in front of these guys.
Yeah, you'd be like...
We had done a gig the night before in Lake Havasu. That went great, went fun. The next night, we were... at the Cliff Castle. Right before they came on, they told us we had to be clean.
Oh, I hate that.
So basically, I kind of do some clean shit, kind of bomb. It's one of those things too, where like people are sitting and watching here, but out in the back is like the smoking areas. People are also watching the show and smoking as well in the back, and also there's like a kind of an opening into the casino as well, so you just look right over while you're performing and just see people in the slots. And I ended up bombing, and afterwards, I had changed shirts. And the headliner was talking to a guy and had changed shirts, so he didn't recognize that I was like right there. And he was like, "Yeah, you know that first guy. I mean, he's got the look, but you got to teach him some shit. You got to teach him some stuff."
That is a painful. I've been there 100 times. People don't know you're around, like you're in the bathroom. Yes. I've heard that. Like, yeah, that first guy was all right. And you're like, fuck.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I got the look. I mean, that did feel kind of good.
Yeah, like, oh, thank you. I look. Yeah.
I got to work on my material, but you know, I got.
I mean, you got to impress the people in Verde Valley.
Yeah.
Once you impress that guy, I mean, your career is all uphill.
You're good, type of thing. But yeah, the casinos will humble you.
Oh yes.
Start doing casino gigs. Now I would have been a little bit more well equipped to handle it. This was a good probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Just one of those interesting experiences.
Well, once you do them more often, you start not giving a fuck, and then it's better.
Exactly.
That's what happened in Pine Top.
Really?
Well, I just did that, and I was like, there's 20 people spread out. I'm like, fuck this. Yeah. And I did my thing. Once you don't give it's more fun.
Yeah, you're more loose.
Loose, yeah.
The audience can feel that.
But I like what you said before you go on. I've had that where like they book you, they know what you do, and they go, you got to be clean. And it's like 1 minute, like, and then your head's spinning like, well, what's your definition of clean?
Yeah.
Is it like curse words, sex?
This joke goes here, this joke goes there.
Yeah, because you organize so it flows.
Yeah.
And everybody's definition of clean is different. I hate that. It's like either cursing, no sexual stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't know. What the fuck are you talking about?
I know. Here's the thing, too. I've been doing more corporate shit lately. In like the last 6 months, I've done a country club, a church show, and I also did like a house show for over the holidays in Paradise Valley, dude.
Oh, nice.
And like wealthy ass people. Basically, it was like the wife was a veterinarian, so it was all of her like the 6 people that work at her office, or 6 or 7 people, and then the husband did like marketing for like real estate agents or some shit, but these people were like loaded, biggest house ever. It was me and Zach Allen. We both did like a good half hour. Basically, we did a half hour to like people sitting at their dining room table having dinner.
Yeah.
So you just go up and you just shit on yourself the whole time. You're like, oh my God, this Christmas tree is bigger than my fucking studio apartment. Yada, yada, yada. Make fun of them.
Yeah.
There was one lady heckling me. I told her she looked like, what was the girl who was with, God damn it, Geof, the island shit. Geof, all the underage.
Geof Probst?
No, all the underage girls on the island.
Oh, Epstein.
Who is his second in command lady?
Oh, Ghislaine Maxwell?
So there was an older woman, clearly very wealthy, heckling me. I told her that she looked like Ghislaine Maxwell, but with smaller tits. And kind of
corporate?
Yeah, it was a corporate. It's one of those things where you show up but you tell them like, hey, what kind of show do you guys want? These are just like people having their holiday party, and they were very wealthy, like very Trumpy kind of people. But I will say this: those people do normally have like decent senses of humor, type of thing. So the gig went well, and they just like showed us their house afterwards, and gave us a whole tour, and smoked some pot with us, and tipped us like $100 a piece. And
so this is like better than any corporate show I've ever heard in my life. They're
saying,
like nice to you, and
yeah, I know, and it went well and everything, and so that's the kind of shit that I've.
This was like a corporate house
show?
Yeah, it was supposed to be like I thought it was going to be at the office, and we were told like 20 to 30 people.
Yeah.
And it was literally like 11 people sitting at a dining room table. And here's the thing, I was going to San Diego the next night to do mic drop, so I had to turn down a gig. Hear this gig out. This gig was a graduation party, all undergraduates, all Indian folks.
Oh, Native American?
No, guess what? Asian,
yeah.
but all like accounting, doctorate shit.
Oh, wow.
And like, I ended up having to turn that gig down. But yeah, these are the kind of gigs that I'm doing right now, boys.
That's not no. I mean, hey,
they pay, and they actually do kind of make you a better comedian at the end of the day.
Yeah. How does a comedian go from like bar shows to like these type of shows?
Honestly,
like,
I know a couple guys in town who like only do corporate shit. You'll never see them out at clubs or fucking, but they only do like, corporate shit. And you just need a recommendation from one of those guys. Like there's guys who live here who like only do like colleges and shit, and they make like just pretty decent living money. And they've been doing it since like 1995 type of shit. But you just need one recommendation, then you just slowly just like weave your way into those type of gigs.
One of the best ones that do it, Mark Cordes, like
of course,
yeah, he's been doing it like probably the late 80s.
Yep,
and he's hilarious too. He can play a club and kill it and everything. Yeah, he's been doing it. I think he does like country clubs, golf tournaments, and then he's making a great living, and he's hilarious, and he's been doing it since the 90s, and he's amazing.
Yep. So that's what if you're never gonna move to LA or New York, you got to get into that corporate field somehow, some way, man. Fucking do your own.
Trying to sneak in the online world, but no, the corporate. I mean, that's amazing that you played like a house show and people were cool with the content.
Yeah.
Because I'm usually, so it wasn't like you said, it was just a get together. It wasn't like, this is.
That one was fun. The only one that was super nerve wracking was obviously the church show. Because I thought the show was going to be in like the church, but it was in like the banquet area. And it was actually an event for like old people to travel the world. Like a.
One last before they hit the ride to heaven.
So it was like something, certain countries for them to go to and how to travel post COVID. And it was one of those things where everything went fine. I did some crowd work with the pastor of the church, and they were loving it. Like I never like got them, but like this was like 70-year-olds. Like they were old as fuck. Like
you were just thinking of the money.
Yeah, and I was just like thinking like I was just like, well, no, I was like, don't say anything inappropriate. Don't say anything inappropriate. And I looked down at the woman who booked me, and like who kind of is the one who's gonna be judging everything, and she definitely gave me a look of disgust, and I was like, oh, what?
How early into the show was that look?
Did you say gosh darn it, or
I don't know what I did that pissed her off. I was doing some crowd work with another woman, and I did like the classic hack, like, oh, maybe I'll take you home after this or something, which got like a big laugh. But that was the only gig. Like the gig didn't itself go bad. It's just the person who booked me probably ended up not maybe liking exactly what I did. But honestly, the pastor of the church fucking loved me, did a bunch of crowd work, and I got paid $200. So I got a free meal out of it too.
There you go. And that's the Christian thing, to feed Or in the comedy world, feed the poor. It's pretty much
exactly.
But no, the pastor, that guy calls the shots.
Exactly. He liked me. So
that's all that matters.
So yeah. So luckily, off of that gig, I still got booked. So it's just one of those things. Like you don't want to just completely tank the gig, and you'll probably get another one, and it'll be now the country club show. That one we were supposed to be clean too, but people are drinking at a country club.
Yeah, that's what I don't get.
And it's like that one was fun. They were ready to have fun, and it was like in a room full of like 200 people. So it was actually like dope.
And did they like, nah, do what you want after a while?
After a while, yeah. I definitely like did a clean set and whatnot. I'm trying to think. I would love to mention who the headliner was. Dwayne Perkins. You know him?
I've heard, yes.
He's
yes,
fucking,
yes.
that guy's
nice.
fucking a hell of a headliner. And so I got to open for him.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, man.
But did they loosen up like did they after a while, like you said?
Honestly, we were all clean, but they were like we were killing though.
Yeah,
you know
okay, they were having fun.
We were roaring, laughing type of thing.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with clean comedy. I just hate it when they label it like that.
Yeah,
and you get nervous.
I never got a roar of laughter at the church gig. All right, I got some.
You got paid.
Yeah,
that's all that matters. Yeah.
I got some chuckles and some tahas and I had some decent moments, but there was never like the whole crowd is laughing together.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, believe me, I know that feeling a lot. But
don't say fuck. Don't say shit. Don't say shit. Don't say shit. Fuck. Praise be Allah.
Yeah, don't say that. You say that, then you say cunt. They don't get mad. Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. Oh man, yeah, I know those shows. Like, it's uncomfortable, but you're getting paid.
Exactly. Honestly, it's one of those, you just make fun of yourself because normally everyone else is doing better than you, and you just make fun of yourself type of thing.
Yeah, especially in your Paradise Valley in the living room. You're like, yeah, I love that line with the Christmas tree bigger than your apartment. Yeah,
they had a huge fucking Christmas tree, and they had like the nicest showers that I've ever, like, rich people's showers, dude. Like,
definitely rocking a bidet.
Oh yeah,
I'm talking about one where it's like a locker room shower and like this giant head over top, and I was just like, oh my god, how many hookers have you banged in here, sir? When your wife
or murdered,
or before you were married, or fucking.
Oh yeah, when wife leaves town, I'm gonna visit my family.
Now the wife had the legit job. The husband was like, yeah, I'm in marketing for real estate. I was like, what the fuck do you do, motherfucker?
What does that really mean? Yeah,
I know
that's not a real skill. All right, this woman's a fucking